Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video day, and today the Tennessee Titans have fired Brian Callahan, their head coach. The team went 4-19 with Brian Callahan over one season and 6 games of this season, 1-5 this year. The teams looked awful. Defense, I thought, looked solid last year. Their defense has looked a lot worse this year than compared to what they did, what they looked like last year. I felt like their defense wasn't amazing last year, but at least it was mediocre. The offense was terrible, and the defense was mediocre. This year, I feel like both the offense and the defense are terrible, and that makes things worse. So, but yeah, and I don't think Callahan is a good coach, and so, I think this is the right move. This arguably could have been done earlier in the season. This is the first head coach to be fired. I wonder who the next will be. My money would be on Mike McDaniel. But, I think this is the right move for the Titans. You have a guy like Mike McCoy, who has 4 years of experience coaching the San Diego Chargers. Yes, McCoy was the coach of the San Diego Chargers before they moved to Los Angeles. He actually, in his rookie season in 2013, he led the Chargers to the playoffs. So I don't think this is someone I'd look at, unless he led this Titans team to an unbelievable record. You've got 11 games left. They're 1-5, which means they have 11 games left. Unless they win 7 or more games. No, actually, I'll say 8 or more games in the next 11 games. Maybe then you should probably keep McCoy as your head coach. But I think anything under that, I think you look for a new head coach. I like guys I think you want to probably bring in an offensive guy for your young quarterback. I really like Brian Flores. I know he's a defensive guy. I think I look at guys offensively and defensively. Cliff Kingsbury is going to be a guy who is going to get looked at. I think that going into this offseason, I think that Brian Flores is a guy defensively that's going to get looked into the offseason. Those are the two guys I like the most defensively and offensively. It just depends what the Titans are looking more into. I think the Titans have some pieces defensively, but where you want to focus on is quarterback, right? So, but I think the Titans should look at maybe a guy like Cliff. And would he leave the Commanders to go to the Titans? That's a huge question. I don't know. You guys let me know your thoughts on the firing of Brian Callahan in the comment section, and peace out.